everyone, today I've got your Insurgent movie review. Divergents are being hunted down as Triss and Four are on the run from those who want to take them down. Now, I took a quiz to see if I was still candor, like I did last year when the Divergent movie came out, but I won't tell you my result until the end of this review, so stay tuned for that. As far as the story goes, this movie takes place 3 days after the events of the first movie, and I found it to be very fast-paced, and there was just a lot going on, and that would be especially when the characters are just fighting to survive and create as many allegiances as possible with other people in the other factions, because the one faction, Erudite, is kind of like after the Divergence, and they sort of want to be on top when they think there's this like one bad part of their society, and they just want to make everything go their way. I really did enjoy myself watching this movie. Now, I have not read the books, so I don't know what has changed, if anything was different compared to the book versus the movie. I don't really care either way. It just didn't interest me as much to read the book, but I definitely found the movie to be very good in that aspect, even though some parts of it might not have stayed true to the source material, but I don't really know that, so you guys can let me know if anything was different. As far as the casting goes, you've got Shailene Woodley, who's just really awesome in this movie, and even she looks awesomer with that new haircut. Even Theo James didn't mind it. He was good in this movie as well. I really liked how he was more protective of Triss, and because he was also a Divergent as well, you know, their relationship got really steamy sometimes on screen. I'm not too surprised by that, but I thought it was very cool. And then you've got some other characters like Kate Winslet, who's kind of like the baddie of Erudite and trying to take down all the Divergents and try to have like everything go her way. And I just found her character to be just really hardcore and just so devoted to what she wanted to do, but she was just so mean. Like, I wanted to punch her in the face literally every time I saw her on screen. I wanted to just say, hey, how's the hand? Oops, I don't really care. And then you've got other side characters like Naomi Watts is in this, who had a really mysterious role in this movie, but I thought it was very cool to see the character that she would become, so I liked that aspect alone. Got some other actors to mention, like Octavia Spencer, Daniel Day Kim. Miles Teller was kind of annoying in this movie, but I guess that's just kind of the point of his character. What's even worse is that Ansel Elgort, who plays Triss's brother, that little traitorous bastard. So the things that I liked about this movie, I thought it was very different compared to what was going on in Divergent, how much more intense it was, and the risks that were being taken to take care of business. And I really liked the special effects, and the visuals were just really stunning, and I'm not too bummed of not seeing this in 3D, but you guys can let me know if you guys saw this in 3D. Did it look really awesome? But unfortunately, there were things that I did not like about this movie, and I felt like this movie reminded me a lot of Mockingjay Part 1, in which there was just mostly all these like fight sequences going on. Everybody's like getting ready for battle, like they're about to like take out some guards and like punch people and do hand-to-hand combat and all that crazy shit. I didn't mind the action scenes that were going on, and yes, they were kind of cool, but it just sort of took me out of the movie because I couldn't get out of my head that it reminded me a lot of Mockingjay Part 1 and how it just felt like one big action movie. There was a lot going on in this movie, and it did not feel like a jumbled mess like I've been hearing some critics saying, where they're trying to cram a bunch of like different scenes together, but I just felt like that was the only way to move the story along. But I guess it didn't make it like a perfect film, but I really found it to be decent at best. So overall, I would say that Insurgent was very entertaining. I really loved watching this movie because I pre-gamed watching Divergent the day before, so I was really, really excited to see this movie and just really looking forward to seeing what was going to happen in this movie. So I would definitely recommend checking out seeing this movie if you guys haven't. So were you guys a fan of the books? Have you read them? Have you watched Divergent? What did you think of that movie? And click on the link in the description to see what faction you guys belong to, and let me know in the comments what you ended up being in. Also, in case you were wondering what I ended up getting as my result of the aptitude test, I retook it and I got Divergent! It says, your choices demonstrate the virtues of more than one faction, scoring highest in amity and abnegation traits. That's really surprising because before I was candor, so I guess I changed somehow. That's so weird. Now everybody's gonna try to come after me now because I'm Divergent. I would give this 3.5 hearts on the heart rate scale. So let me know in the comments what you guys think of Insurgent. And as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates. Come back every week for a Child Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. And I will see you guys later.